I'm going to go through with you on this video a very simple buzz cut. A 7 on the top, so 7 guard on the top, wool preferably, and then a mid skin with a nice little shape up. So we start with our number 7 straight through the top. I always start buzz cuts with taking off the chunk at the top. There's no point doing the skin fade and coming through the top afterwards. It's best to get as much off as you can, especially with Luke's hair here. Luke leaves his hair a lot longer than usual customers, which then is a lot easier when filming a video because you can show the whole thing. You can show how it's done, how you would do like a makeover on someone who's kind of wanting to go from long hair to short hair. So even on the side bits, you'll see that I'm still going through with my number 7, just taking off as much bulk as I can possible. Just going all the way through, coming around the back, coming on the sides, just making sure that we have removed all this bulk. When putting in my skin line, I like to curve it slightly. I don't tend to do like a straight line. You'll see that when I come around the back, I'll start to curve it around and down ever so slightly. Because what I like to do is I like to leave it around the occipital bone. I like to leave that a little bit heavier. So when we're blending that in, it doesn't just look too high. Because Luke does like his fades actually quite high. So we have to meet in the middle somewhere. So I kind of give him the high to mid skin, which I actually quite like. But as you can see there, we've dipped that down slightly at the back. I don't like taking off too much of the crown. I like to keep it quite heavy on the top, make the haircut on top, especially with the buzz, as thick at the back as possible, just so when you're putting any powder or any styling wax in there, it doesn't just look kind of front heavy. So that's why I like to have it a bit at the back, so you can just use that to style with it as well. Using my Babyliss full shavers as well. Do you know what? I've used these for years. They're one of the cheaper ones actually compared to some of the others, and they're just so heavy and like sturdy. They last me a long time. I've changed the I tend to change the head of the blade and the blades once every 6 weeks. Just because I just prefer it. I just want to keep my standards up nice and high. I don't want to having to be going over the same place over and over again. It's actually coming up to the end of this blade's life, to be honest. I think we're up on the 6 weeks, so I will be getting a new one. You can also see I've left neck hair. If you look down the bottom, I've left neck hair. What I tend to do is, that is not a problem. It's not something like is included within the haircut, in a sense of I will go straight afterwards, right at the very end, with a cut throat, and I will cut throat all that off. So it's not something that I need to actually grab straight away. So then coming up with my blend, I flick up a 2. So we go a number 2, flick that up and out. Remember, you're using your kind of C motion, so you're coming underneath and flicking out. I've done this for years, so it comes very natural to me. Instead of going into the head and coming over, it's coming up, flicking out, coming up, flicking out, just so it lines that up. And actually you can see, without me even blending it with clipper over comb, it kind of looks blended already. So then with my 1, I put my 1 line in, and then afterwards I open up that 1 and I get rid of that 1 into the 2. So then you can see that fade transitioning. We then go down to the half guard, and from the half guard then we open and close the blade, so we can just do a bit of trigger play just to make sure that fade's looking nice and faded that line out, what we put in with the foils earlier. I just want to say, it has been a long time since I've started YouTube. I really want to get back into it. I've really missed doing YouTube. Life's been busy. I've got my wife, 3 kids, 3 dogs. I coach a kids football team now. So life actually has been really busy, especially with work. Obviously with work we're quite busy, but I want to take a good hour out a day just to make sure that I can edit a video and put it up, because I really miss this. I really enjoy doing this. And if you're liking my content, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Honestly, I've been stuck on 100,000 followers for ages now, so let's start bumping that up a little bit. Give it a little like, give it a little watch, comment down below. I've really missed you guys, and I put up a 3-minute video yesterday, so if you go back just to my previous video, everyone's so welcoming. Like in the comments, everyone's been so lovely. Everyone's just like, yeah, welcome back, you know, we've missed you, it's good to see you. I hear you, I appreciate you. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for just being so kind and so nice. Like it goes a lot longer, it goes a long way, a lot longer than anyone thinks. Like, it really hits me in the heart, man, and I appreciate all of you guys. So doing exactly the same on the other side, pretty much identical. We're just blending up that line, and then I'm going to come up with the rest of the guards and blend that in, make him look nice and pretty, and then onto the shape up. So all the boys are back on it. I don't know if you if you're local to the area, but we kind of stopped on social media, all of us, myself, Richmond, Zach, and Corbin in the shop. Now we're all back on it. Richmond has filmed 2 videos today, so Richmond will be posting back up. Hopefully Richmond gets back on his YouTube very soon. I've missed him on YouTube. Zach has filmed a video today, and Corbin has taken a load of pictures. So all of us in Raw Image Barbershop, that's my barbershop, we have started putting out content. I've worked out that we all miss putting out content, and we kind of got just lackluster and lazy. We were in a kind of circle of just cutting hair, going home, and it got to a point where we were just like playing FIFA in the shop, and just I'm like, why am I miss doing this. So yeah, hopefully the boys are back on it, and you're seeing lots of people in my shop be cutting hair and getting out on the socials. We are looking for a barber in my shop, so if you are from the Aylesbury area, or you're around the Aylesbury area and you are looking for a job, please either comment down below, go on my Instagram, and send me a message. We have got 1 more barber chair to fill currently, so we're still looking for a barber. Now with the shape up, I take it nice and slow. To be honest, I kind of did a rough outline here. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't pushing him back, and pretty much just making sure that it's just that rough edge of just taking off that big old bulk first, before now, as you can see, we've gone back over it and we've just made it perfect. I always find that you don't need, when there's so much bulk there, you really don't need to take off a ton of weight all at once. Take off the rough bits first, and then go over and perfect your shape up, and we go around with a cut throw. Now, a lot of people don't usually style their buzz cut, but it is optional, especially if you have a number 7 on the top. Number 7 gives the best of both worlds, in a sense of, I'm now currently wetting Luke's hair down. I'm going to put some mousse in there, and then I'm going to chuck some powder in it, mess it up. And because it's a number 7, it still has the length to look great in a style, in a sense of, you can just put it into a style, you can push it up, you can push it over. I just like to mess his up and mess the crop up and just make it look really messy. And yeah, so all it takes is a little bit of powder or a little bit of wax, and you are good to go. And he looks brilliant at the end. I love his hair, and I love doing his hair. Crazy Luke is amazing. And yeah, guys, again, if I said it before, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I'm going to let you watch the last little bit in peace. But please, down below, click the subscribe button, give me a little comment, give me a little like. It goes a long way. I appreciate every single one of you, especially, as I said in that last video, guys. It's great to be back, and I'm going to be making a lot more content. So I appreciate you guys, and I shall see you all soon.